another edition of the Hangover Music Show. I am your host, Corina Corina, and I have my lovely friend Maureen with me here.
Cheers.
Putting the little hair of the dog.
Oh yeah.
Are you in desperate need of hair of the dog this morning?
Oh no, but desperate need, but I'm not gonna say no to trying and seeing if it works. It usually does. The line gets blurred for some people working in an industry that we do, because we do work with alcohol. So it is kind of part of my job to go to my accounts and have a glass of wine. And then they pour me more as a favor. And then I'm like, look, you stop, because I have to function.
Well, it's like how people connect with you and like show love and all that. And I do it as a bartender too, where like, it's hard to like draw the line of like, I don't actually want to drink anymore, but now I feel like I have to because you poured me more. Or like when I'm a bartender where I'm like, sometimes I'm like, if I just have a friend there or whatever and I just want to keep pouring, but and I'm like, I don't really feel you want anymore, and I actually don't think you should have anymore. So,
and usually I'm like, no, really, I'm okay. No, it's fine, it's fine.
And I'm like, no, really,
I have to leave. Like, come on.
Yeah, that too.
Well, let's take a shot. I was like, oh, okay. No, you can't do it. I don't think anything's very good.
Good stories, bad experiences.
The worst one, I drank way too many. There was these drinks from my back at home in Virginia called swirls. I had frozen margarita and frozen sangria layered in a glass.
That sounds awful.
Yes, but when I was in college, they were the greatest things. And now every time I have it, I'm like, oh.
Is there actually alcohol in that?
Yeah, probably not that much, but they will float Grand Marnier on there and usually mix it up and drink it, but they go down very fast on a summer day. So I had way too many, and I was not feeling very good the next day. And my boyfriend's friend had a aunt who had cancer or something like that, and they give them this little place called Finnegan. And it basically numbs your stomach so that you stop being sick and you can actually hold down some food. So, and I was miserable. It has to be.
Wait, you took it the next day or while you were?
No, the next day.
Oh, while you were trying, I was like, that sounds really crazy.
No, the next day. And because I just couldn't, I was sick and I was 21 and I could not like move, and we that 20 minutes later.
Oh,
it was a miracle drug.
I don't know if this is a big pharma commercial, but that sounds.
It was a good drug.
It sounds like a good drug.
You never want to have to use it.
I have been the single woman at weddings many a time, and that's another time where people excessively drink free alcohol, and probably similar to what you were doing yesterday, where there's just like so much food around, and people make asses of themselves and get bad hangovers. I actually think that when I go to weddings, I usually go to sleep really early. I feel like I've gone to many weddings where afterwards I just like went to sleep.
Well, it's a long day. You do a lot of prep work with, just like doing your hair and makeup and getting all dressed up, and as women, like manicures and pedicures and waxing
and you're drinking the whole time.
And you're drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you're just like high on hairspray fumes, and it's like everyone's having a good time. Like, oh, start with mimosas first thing in the morning, and then you have a beer with people, and then you have a little bit of lunch. And people don't eat as much because you're talking, you're having a good time, you're on the dance floor, and so you don't eat.
I had one wedding I went to where I was the maid of honor and I was doing the bride's makeup. And I had to do, this was like my life as a teenager and in my 20s, where I always did everyone's hair and makeup and then me last, and it never looked as good because I was rushed. But I was doing my ex-girlfriend's hair, and her hair was down her ass and she had cornrows, so that took forever. So then I was late doing the bride's makeup because of that. And the bride, I was like, oh my gosh, you're reminding me, I'm so sorry. She's like, oh, I just took a shot. And just like the whole rest of it, and this is her wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I don't know how anybody gets laid after their wedding. Sure, like, I don't know that I can want to do that. Yeah, I don't think so. It's stress and you're drinking all day.
It actually really did kind of speak to me. I was reading through the lyrics first, and I was like, yeah, this is me. I'm mid-30s and single. I don't have children. I've not been divorced. And people are like, hey, you're such a nice girl. You're so pretty. You're so smart. Why aren't you married?
Or like, are you okay?
Yeah, like, oh, I'm going to make, this is what happened. I'm going to make it my life's mission to find your man.
Right.
Would I like to find someone to share my life with? Sure. Do I want to compromise or be less happy than I am just to have somebody? No.
Or do I need somebody's help? That's the other thing. It's like when
that there's something wrong with me, someone else has to fix my problem.
I'm like, I don't really. It's like when you go shopping with your mom and she picks up like, oh, look at this. I'm like, just don't try it. Just don't. I know my style. You don't know my style. I don't want anybody doing that with lovers for me. That's for damn sure.
And that's how everyone just like, no, you're just great. Well, I'm gonna find you somebody. And I'm like,
we're like, you'll be okay. This will be you someday. Oh. The second verse in the song is about a baby shower, which is a lot less fun than I'm sorry, ladies. I love babies. I love being a tia. I'm a professional tia. But baby showers are not really that fun.
Social events where you have to get all dressed up and do really dumb games. Where there's, for some of them, no alcohol and no men. For me, is like, why do I want to do this? And it's always during football season. I just want to play football.
Yeah, that's a big sacrifice that you're making for people. They don't appreciate that.
I'd rather buy 2 presents and not have to go.
I would, in a fucking heartbeat, I would do that.
But nobody wants to do that.
Nobody wants to do it.
And then you sit there and you watch the mother like open the present
and pretend to give.
Oh, we all saw the registry. We know what it is. It's really annoying.
I get it. Like, you do a baby shower because you want to celebrate with your people, but it's mostly because you want kids, and that's totally valid and great. But like, don't make them so fucking lame.
Make the men come to these things too. Well, we have it hard enough.
I just threw one for my sister last year, and it was co-ed, and there was booze there, and it was great. It was fun.
That's fun. I thought it was a great song, and I think we really did like hit on notes of being that person at that wedding, like being at the single table and doing those things. But also, you're right. I do whatever I want to do. I can do whatever I want. I'm not beholden to anybody, and there's a freedom and a happiness, I think, in that.
Yeah, and I really did have to go to a wedding where I didn't know anyone and I wasn't given a +1, and they sat me next to the DJ. And at first I was like, oh, this is kind of sad. But the DJ and I had a great time. He didn't fucking know anyone either. So, cheers to the DJ.
It's DJs everywhere.
DJs everywhere.